let's see how we are gonna do here. All right, sweet. So let's load back in to our train world that we were working on. It's just gonna be another brief test here of our streaming setup. What do we need? We definitely need more inserters. That's probably the next thing we're gonna automate as well. Yep. Yum. And we're gonna grab some of these as well and just start throwing big old bunches onto our crafting queue there. So I'm gonna take this a little bit out this way and then down here. So we're gonna set up our science around this area. So super easy for the moment. We're gonna just put a splitter there. We're not gonna bother prioritizing it at all. And then we're actually going to want to put our, so this is going to be our, let's move that 1 down, or 2 down here. So that's going to be our red science machines right here. I've done the wrong thing. Ah, there we go. Yoink. So we can just pull that up here. And so that way we can take our iron line that's running out of this here and make some wonderful machines down this way for making gear wheels. And we can just pivot those right to where we need them to go. So we really don't need very many here. Just need 2. That will more than do us. So then they'll put those on the outside of the belt, which will then rotate around just perfectly. So we are going to connect these to power there. And this here is going to be our red science. And it will be outputting onto a belt. So now we also need some more assembly machines. Way more assembly machines. So I need to enable a ghost feature. So there's a setting that will allow you to create ghost blueprints if you don't have the ingredient available or the thing you're trying to place available. I haven't set that down quite yet. All right, so we are still waiting on those, so that's fine. We're also going to need some science labs, so we're going to need iron for that. And this is a very easy beginning setup here for our basic red and green science. And we're just going to kind of chew through all of the red science all in one go and launch ourselves right into building the green, because we already know what we're going to need, because we are going to need boop boop. Oh, well, if memory serves, it's the inserters and another thing. The inserters and another thing. That is my level of verbal finesse here. So that's just 6 to start with. That should be sufficient to get us going. There we go. And like that, and like this. All right, so let's hook up these power poles. I think we're probably going to end up making more power poles, which is fine. We can do that. And let's just grab some more. Grab some more transport belts here. And eventually, yeah, see, we're just going to go ahead and take this whole thing down and reclaim all of this later. Because we're about to set up that array there anyway. So normally I'd say be very careful about that, but I'm being a little reckless. Living on the wild side. Because we already have most of the materials that we need. Oh, we can just kind of slurp some of this up here. Get some more inserters because we're about to need them. And yep, here we go. Let's make our first iron line for the for our mall setup, because that's going to need to automate everything else for us. So give everything power. And then we're actually going to need to hook up miners as well to this, which we have 3 of, which is not very many. Not to worry. We don't need very many to start. We just need to kind of keep that trickle of production going. So, yep, this line is going to be here. So we're actually going to come down one here, just like that. And then this one can start just right there, like this. And so with our transport belts, we shall forge ourselves a new future. There we go. Now we've got ore coming in. Give that power, give that power. Perfect little mess of power there. And we can just go ahead and replicate the same setup that we were working with, where we have this here. Oops. We do want to limit this down actually a little bit more. Now let's just do 4. That's fine. So we can get that set up again like that. So that 2 is relatively efficient. There. Oh, and we need to actually set the recipes. Useful to do. There we go. So now we've got our transport belts going again. We're going to have to wait for our copper line to really get that going. All right, so we've got our labs. We've got 7. What a great number. What a great number to start. And this isn't the final design by any means. This is just to get us through the first bit. So we're actually going to put long-handled inserters eventually to grab an entire another belt. So we're going to replace all of this at some point in terms of the power production. That's okay. Oh, there we go. Now we've got 7 online. I think we have 8 in total. Yeah, because of that guy. But it's long run out of resources, so we're gonna go ahead and reclaim that and grab an 8th friend along our journey here today. All right, so there we go. Gather up these. Don't need these. These are that. You know, leaving things down is fine. In memorial, you know. Oh, now this has created a kind of weird situation. So we're about halfway to our power consumption, so it's time to start thinking about what to do about that. So I like having these nice neat rows here. Also thinking about mods that I might want to use. There. I say there. There. Now, actually there. All right, so with 8 online, we've got science going. So we're using about a third-ish of our power supply. That's definitely something that we're going to want to take a look at. All right, so there we go. So we've got these guys whirring away, and it looks like we can go ahead and turn our attention to what our research is going to be. So we just need the steel axe, and then we're going to get the logistic science pack. And that's great. So we've got fast inserters coming. We are going to need to do military because it will let us do the military science packs. Turrets, not very important for us particularly. We're probably going to go with automation 2 there. And after automation 2, then we can start unlocking some really good stuff. All right, so we've got 174 transport belts. That's a good amount of transport belts. Let's go ahead and, grab the rest of our inserters because we are going to need them for this other mall furnace array. So let's go ahead and just start working on that while we are waiting for research to progress, which it already is busy doing. Oh, and I need more splitters. Iron. That's what I need. This is why we're going to create the mini mall right after this, because I am tired of waiting around for anything, really. We're also going to need some more undergrounds. Take from the rich line, feed to the poor me. There we go. All right, so we're also going to need more electric miners. So we don't. We're gonna use a great Nephrem's tip. Nephrem's being a Factorio speedrunner, and I think this is just speedrunning strategy in general, is to get a line with gear wheels and iron plates and electronic circuits. And that's going to give you some of the most valuable early game tools, because that's what most of the early game recipes need. And I've used that to great effect. All right, so that's good. So we've got that splitter there. Oh, and we use those undergroundies. I keep forgetting about that. But the way in which you go about setting up your crafting, you can accidentally use intermediate products and things, but that's okay because we really need to get more iron production online as well. Copper, I'm not as concerned with. Remove that and remove this blueprint. It's not necessary. So yeah, we're gonna take this here and grab this. Yet again, we're just gonna do this trick here. There we go. And we've got that fueled. And we're going to need another copper line here. Sorry, original copper. You served us very well, though. You did a good job, even though I was quite mean to you. So that'll give us the initial starting shape. This will just feed right into here. There we go. So there we are. Oh, and what have I done wrong? I've left that curved incorrectly. All right, so that's that. Good. So we've got everything for our mall set up. Most importantly, we need more iron setup. That's going to be very useful here shortly. We are also going to want more assembly machines. Just going to grab some more copper. Assembly machines. What are we? Oh, well, iron. What are we always lacking? We're always lacking more iron. So we are going to need more assembly machines for that build, for sure. So let's go ahead and add these 4 on. That'll really help. There we are. And we are researching the logistics science pack, and that is blazing along. I'm going to take a drink here while we're waiting on that. Oh, and there our research queue is complete. So let's go ahead and let's get blazing on our logistics science packs. Actually, we're almost certainly going to need more. By almost certainly, I mean absolutely certainly going to need more of these tools here. So 326 transport belts. This is where we're just going to go ahead and limit it down to 2 stacks because we really don't need that many for right now. We can kind of we can chill. So we're going to start setting up our green science, some of our electronic circuits, I think, right here. Right, so we need these in a big way. And we also are going to need yet more iron. I'm doing them all individually because we're probably going to be needing them individually. So actually, there's a better way to build this, which we're going to go ahead and do. Which is to grab a splitter. Say we're going to put that right there. This output line coming this way. Actually, in order to do that, let's move that here. So we'll have our output line moving this way. We are going to need more splitters as well. So let's go ahead and queue those up. So we take this line. Oh, daggers, we're just out of room. So we're going to move this whole setup this way. All right. Yep. Why am I just dragging so crazily? There we go. So what we want to do is we want to have our output line going this way. So we have our input lines. We probably only need like 6 of these, making copper. This is probably going to be actually way overkill. Yeah. So let's only do 2. So setting these up for copper. So the output line can just hop right over and then get funneled down this way. And then we can extend all of this as we want to. So, or as we need to, because we will at some point scale that production up, but right now it's really not needing to be super huge. We just need to get some green science. Because as you can see, we're kind of already stopped here. So actually, if we X out automation 2, let's just clear this out because I am a completionist. And then we'll queue up automation 2. Where are you? There you go. And logistics and electric energy distribution. Just a fantastic one. All right, so we've got these coming down. What else do we need? We need transport belts and inserters. So we know how to do transport belts. We've got those down pretty easily. So let's just create 2 little or 1 little transport belt machine right over here, like this, and this one will be gears. This one will actually give us our transport belts, and then we're gonna need so we're gonna need to take these wires here and bring them down, because we're going to be making electronic circuits, because the electronic circuits are going to be needed in order to make the inserters. So we're going to be replicating this whole setup later on. So electronic circuits, right? Iron plate and copper cable. That's all we need for those. And so this copper cable can actually curve in like this, and this can curve in like that. And there we go. We have a mixed line there. So what else do we need for these? Iron plate, gear wheel, and electronic circuit. This is another place where we can actually just take the output of this one and sneakily route it this way, and just have 1 gear machine for each for now, because that'll be fine. It'll be totally okay. And then we can route this sneakily, like I guess I'll like this. So like that and like that. So now we can take this at the center of it all. Get a little spaghetti action going here, and spits that out. So this gives us our inserter arms. This gives us our I forget what side these always output on, but these are gonna output like that. Then this will output on a consistent side. So let's see which side that is. There we go. Let that spin up. Okay, so it's always gonna output on the right side, which means we can take this. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're actually gonna want to output this like that. Like these. There we go. All right. Oh, shit. What's wrong? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so, oops. Let's clip. This needs to go like this. Whoops. So this is our electronic machine maker. This needs to come back like that. Then this can split like this. Take those away, and then this can just go like this. Yikes. It's been a while since I've played this game, huh? And there, and there. All right. So that should be our actual setup. Yes. Now, we can come over here. Shoink. and everything is just about perfectly aligned for our science here. So we take this, oops, like that, like this, set up our inserters, and then just, oh, I need to get a mouse pad. I'm lacking one of those still. And just like that, we have green science. And there it goes, the first of our green science down the belt. So this will get a nice little backlog going. And this is all we really need. I think, yeah, so it's looking like we're probably going to need more inserters, but really this is fine for right now. It's totally fine. There we go. All right, so this is all backed up. Our copper up here should be completely backed up. So we need to start focusing on our mini-mall. So the way that I like to do this is take this over here. We don't really need raw copper. What we really need is copper wires. So what we're going to do is set up, I think 6 is sufficient for the moment, because this is all going to turn into our green circuits. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So this is sort of our pre-processing. We're going to set up a bus line for sure, and that bus line will include all of these things. So you can always come down here and steal some inserters from science. Science understands. And oh, we still need 2 more. Can we just craft those? Yeah. And I'm an impatient patient person, so we're going to go ahead and craft some more of those. We will automate those again here shortly. And sure enough, we need more electric poles. Those are fast little buggers, so we'll just go ahead and get them out of the way. Yeah. Yet again. Waiting on the handcrafting. This is a problem we will very shortly eliminate completely, having to wait on handcrafting. So we've given ourselves a lot of room here. Excuse me. There we go. So we'll go ahead and pull an electric line down this way, just like this. Now we should have no problems getting that set up for our distribution here. So what else did we need? Iron for many splitters. Go ahead and get all those queued up. Yep, transport belts, right. Gonna need more iron. It's always true. So we don't yet have a packed belt. But I'm going to worry about that after I start up our first logistics packs here. Let's see. Yeah, so logistics isn't coming for another little while. That's okay. After that, we'll just do these research beads. Which arguably you could do it sooner, but it's fine. This way is fine with me. I need just one splitter. All right. So we're not going to prioritize this either because we just won't need to at this point in the game. It's just not a huge priority. We are going to split our copper cables though, because there's a lot to be said for making sure each side is as balanced as possible. this also means that we're gonna. Oh, how did I adjust this build last time? Oh, we're gonna need more of them too. Just everything, huh? Assembly sheets. Look at the 3 ingredients for that. Got iron plates, gear wheels, electronic circuits. So if you can get all 3 of those on a line, it's good times. So we're just gonna get 1 bus line of iron plate, and then 1 bus line each of the gear wheels and electronic circuits. So right now we're working electronic circuits, and then we'll build out our gear wheels, and then we'll build out our iron plates, which we already have the iron plates. Then we're probably gonna, at that point, have to increase iron production. That's sort of the game plan. Game plan from here. So we want to basically replicate this build here. So we want green circuits. Our input lines. Oh, and see, this is where we're going to want long-handled inserters, because those will be useful. It's actually kind of surprising I haven't used any yet. I didn't used to use them very much, and now I find them to be really invaluable for so many purposes, especially in the early game builds, because you just don't need things to be super fast. So the speed detriment isn't that big of a deal. So this is why. Oh yeah, we are gonna split this. It's fine. So we take this up. Okay, I need to run it under again. So we make sure that the inserters, the fastest inserters, and the upgradable inserters. We'll do it that way again, so we can just do that. So our long-handled inserters will take in the ingredient that we need the least of, which is the iron plates. Oh, and we do have fast inserters, so we will go ahead and get rid of that and move over to this. It's we'll build out our fast inserters, but we build that. Very exciting times. So this means we can go boop, 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 doop, doop, and like that, and like this. So feed that is fine. That's fine. All right. Yeah. So we can upgrade that. Upgrade that in a second. No problem. Oh, we ran out of belts. Look at that. It finally happened again. I didn't think that was going to happen that quick. And I'm glad I only have 200, because I don't really need more than that. Man, I know I said this on the last stream, but those these colors that they've chosen, they've really made this a lot more vibrant. I'm really digging it. And why bother with the long upgrades? Because I don't like looking at them. Just sitting there and not being done. It's not like I don't have plenty of time to get distracted with a bunch of other stuff. Alright, so we've got our first gears. So let's look at our map. Yeah, so I mean, let's just kind of extend this out. Then we'll pull it down. And then this will be the first start of the bus line. This will be our gear wheel line, and this will be our iron plates. Just go ahead and drag this back down here. Oh, well, that's kind of dumb because this is exactly the area. So, yeah, this is what I more intended to do here. There we go. Awesome. There we go. All right. So now we're going to actually have to probably build out our system here, because we're going to have to split yet again. And we're actually going to do a priority split on this. We're going to prioritize the left output, so we know that our gears are always going to have gears. And then we're going to split this yet again, and then going to set up our gear production like this. Output line, machine. All right. So these are going to be gear wheels. We do need one more of those. Probably need more iron. Why do we not need more iron, right? We will need some more fast inserters. Another tale that we've heard plenty of times. So take this down with just enough room. So right now, this is going to completely overtax our iron production. So that's what I say. As soon as this gets going, we'll have to go attend to that. But that's okay. We are getting the supplies together for that exact job right now. Right after I get some more fast inserters. We can power all this, though, in the meantime. That'll be there. Go ahead and grab power from that way. Excellent. So priorities to the left. So nothing is going to get fed in here yet, and that's exactly what we want. We don't need anything to be fed in here yet, but we can take this line all the way over here into and we're out again. And then we'll really start powering through getting our mall set up. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now we're going to have to throw down more miners to increase production. It's a good problem to have. We don't have any more of those. Also a good problem to have. Look at those fast inserters go. I love it. Oh, that one's redundant, isn't it? Sure isn't. All right. So we'll go ahead and turn that one on too. Wait for the next round there. And connect this belt up. So the real solution is going to be to provide the iron gears with their entire own line. All right, so we can start making assembly machine 2s. We just need steel production to get that online. So obviously that's going to have to wait until we get steel production online, which we can do. But we're going to have to apportion out a space for that, and there won't be much. So right now we still need to keep on working, just to get the rest of this stuff online. So for that we just need to get more iron. Más iron, por favor, and that will solve the problems. For now, we'll have more better problems after that. All right, and just like this, and wouldn't you know it, we're out of iron. Sorry, rest of the factory, but kind of need that. So there we go. Boop, 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 boop. And then we're gonna put them like that. And we just need the one more. There we go. So that should really help. That should help a lot. And we are going to suffer from this problem of our gear wheels not having anything until this backs up. But it will back up soon. Adding yet more iron production will be the answer to that. But for right now, this is fine. This is fine. All right, yep, see, there's our first bit of iron coming in. So we can go ahead and start our work over here. So what are we going to need most urgently for all of that? Well, we are going to need a lot of splitters. We're going to need a lot of underground belts. So let's go ahead and queue up a bunch of those. And then, yeah, so we already need more transport belts. So these bus-based systems definitely require a lot more belts. And I think the trade-off is good there. And the trade-off is mostly being that you can very effectively make things modular. You can make tons of space for everything that you need to do, which is really what we've done here. So we're going to go ahead and set up our first things here. So the idea here is that we're going to leave plenty of headroom, plenty of room for the bus to expand. So actually in that spirit, we're probably going to more take it down here, which is a lot of room. So that's okay though. So we're going to leave enough space. I believe it's shift place for that. And then this. So this will be our electric miners. This will be our assembly machines. That'll be our assembly machine 2s. By the time we get to assembly machine 3s, we're gonna be able to really do some crazy stuff. We're not gonna have to worry. We're gonna have to rebuild our mall by then anyway. All right, so that's gonna cause a brief little dip there. All right, so we need more of these and more of these. More of all the things. But now that we have all three of these resources on tap, which again, we really need to improve. So now we've reached a point where we need more miners. And that's fine. We can do that. We can set those up very first of all. So first, let's peel off an iron. And I actually don't really like to balance things too terribly much. I just like to let the mini mall balance itself out, because a lot of the times you don't need to hyper prioritize things. So this is going to be our gear wheels here and our circuits, and this is why we like to leave ourselves plenty of headroom to work with. So we're just going to do that there. Put that splitter. And this will connect here. And that way we can output on the opposite side, right here, here and here. So let's just limit that to 1 stack for now. And again, 1 stack here. We don't actually need a ton of these early game supplies. So this goes over like that. We split off our green circuits. We swing over like this with our iron plates. And just like that, well, as soon as we get iron production again, because we just slurped a bunch of this down, that's going to yield us everything we need for both assembly machines and electric miners. So we can stop handcrafting those right about now. And this brings up something that I sometimes do. I'm not going to do with this build, just for kind of cleanliness' sake, I guess. You can just make modular, gear wheel production off of your iron line, but I really like to avoid that. I like to strengthen the line that I have that's supposed to be supplying this in the first place. That helps me improve my factory. It helps me maintain better gameplay, I think. So, I think, how many do we have here? Yeah, that's plenty. So, because that's what we're about to automate next, we're not going to need all of these. So, have I disconnected anything? No, nothing is whining. Perfect. So, we're not utilizing all of these, which means we need to add more miners, which we can do, and we will do. So we're just going to complete this whole furnace array eventually. This will help us a lot. I think that will be sufficient. And then like this, drag like that. There we go. Now we have a lot of iron ore production. And that should be enough. Oh, I added it to the wrong one. And that's gonna be a pretty big yikes. That is a pretty big yikes. Hey, that's okay. So we're just gonna take from here. And we prioritize assembly machines, of course, because that's what I did. So let's actually feed you some gear wheels. Get you some gear wheels. Awesome. All right. Oh, this is so great. Oh, we got mining drills. That's a beautiful thing. And then we, after that, we can look at all the rest of the things that require just those ingredients. I know radars is another one. And then, yeah, we're going to make this inserter module. The inserter module is so essential. Oops. There we go. Bop. And bop. Now that's going to really help. So we're going to wait to add on to pick up these. Let's not be messy. So we're going to wait on these inserters here. All right. So that should adequately feed everything. Yep. All right. So we also can make radars. I'm probably actually not going to, though. We really need to make sure that we get steam engines online. So I'm going to go ahead and make that over here. It's just going to be a steam engine. And it's also going to want some, well, let's put it over this way. It also wants pipes. So let's go ahead and give it some pipes. Pipe. Like that, like this. And we'll bundle those together, the iron and the gears. And the reason why I'm now prioritizing this is because I see the writing on the wall for the power situation, and we need to get that handled sooner rather than later. Our power is slowly increasing, and as soon as it reaches the point when you notice that, it's a good idea to just go ahead and eye your next expansion. In this case, it means getting automatic production online for our wonderful steam engines, because we will be using a lot of those. I prefer really overbuilding for these things, and with our current setup, we can really go crazy with it. But wow, do these things need a lot of gear wheels? Oh, we should limit this chest though. We only, I guess, want 2 stacks, we'll say. Because I think they're 10 stacks. So, okay, we have now yet again exceeded our production over here. So we'll get a lot more inserters because we're going to need them. Okay, 4. 2, 3, 4. And we have just enough to get this done. Excellent. And our smelting should all still be okay within our power constraints. All right. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. So this is good. So we are now pulling in a pretty sizable chunk of our iron capacity, of our iron needs from that one belt. That's a nice belt there. All right, and our gear production has definitely picked up. So this is good. I'm calling this successful for the moment. We really are not backing up, really, so we could increase the mining too. Which we will. We'll complete that. We'll complete that line. So we'll have packed yellow coming in and packed yellow coming out. So we'll go ahead and I should look up exactly how many this is supposed to take, but I can't be bothered right now. I'm busy streaming. Leave me alone. Missing out on the last 2 green circuit machines. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my goodness, you're absolutely correct. Thank you. Appreciate that, inferior rook. There we go. Excellent. Good catch, because I certainly wasn't going to catch that for a minute. Factorio cheat sheet is probably what I'm going to look into here in a bit. There we go. All right. Great. So this is definitely going to start taxing our iron ore. I don't think that's going to feed those last few for very long. Excellent. 24 per side for yellow. Excellent. 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope. There we go. So we've got 18 on one side. So not quite enough. How's everyone doing over here? Good, I hope. So, boiler. We're just going to need iron, plate, and stone. So we should still have stone lying around. Oh, that's excellent. So we have plenty of steam engines. Let's go supplement our power, and then we'll keep building them all. We'll have plenty of assembly machines by then, and enough miners to kind of keep us going. Beautiful. That research is humming along. Hello. I think that'll do for all the furnaces we're likely to need for a minute. Our science could definitely use some more love at some point, but I'm not too terribly worried about it for just this moment. I think that was too many. That was certainly too many furnaces. There's no way that it wasn't. Or boilers, rather. Alright, so we are going to need to add more miners to our electrical production, and that is great. We have the supplies for that as soon as we add these engines. We have enough for some pipes. That's all I want. Perfect. And dun, dun, dun. Give me those last few, please. There we go. Didn't I put pipe? Oh, I did put pipe out into my hotbar. All right, there we go. That's 18 online. That's excellent. And we can push that to a lot more, which we will do. Oh no! So we can only put 20 furnaces, 20 boilers down. So, 17. So 3 more. Great. There we are. And this should keep us for a good minute. Lovely. Alright, so we're going to need more steam engines. That's okay. We can go ahead and get the setup going for these. Pipe, 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 pipe. Perfect. All right, so how many is that? 25. Yeah, that'll keep us going for a good minute, but we will definitely need to immediately take care of this coal situation. Definitely think that I am not going to keep this world up for too terribly long. Maybe a couple more stream tests, but at that point I definitely want to move on to trying to actually knock out achievements. I haven't done achievement runs and recorded them yet. Nor are they on my Steam account. I'm definitely not going to do Lazy Bastard first, but at some point, Lazy Bastard. Alright. So we're probably going to have to disrupt our wonderful little colony here. Our antiquated little colony of burner miners for coal. I have no time for nostalgia. I've got a factory to build. Yeah, alright. Well, that's sufficient. And that should be good. Alright, yep. Everyone's happy over there. Perfect. Everyone's still happy in science. Don't need to build that out yet. And I presume everyone is going to be happy down here. So we are now going to turn our attention to inserters, mainly because we need to make more, and I am tired of making any more. That's where I'm at. So I'm going to split off another area for those. So this is going to be for our fast inserters and our long inserters, which we're also going to need some more of, but not very many of. There we go. Excellent. 20,000 iron plates per hour. I'm happy about that. And we can limit these to 1 stack. We really don't need more than that. So we are going to have the double lanes of resources here. And we are definitely going to put the electronic circuits on the outside. Like this. And these are going to need plates and circuits. So we're still going to need longs for these, and also longs for these. So, and actually we'll just do, oh, we don't have any more. That's why you're beeping at me so annoyingly. Thank you. All right. Yes, so we're going to need electronic circuits, which are going to be the inside here, and then these will just be 2. If we really even need to do that, which I'm not convinced we do by any means. In fact, that's kind of silly. I'm just going to do 1. All right. But I mean, you know, it's in the name. So now we are going to expand our bus line out into this new section and replicate this same thing over here. And we're going to combine these onto 1 line, which is going to be the outside line. And then we can take this up here. Wow. Not quite. That'll work. Definitely still rusty on bus building, but we're getting back. I am quite happy with that. All right, so we're also going to go ahead and now we're going to build our really greedy boys, which are the setups for all of our belts and undergrounds and splitters. Do I even really want to make more? I don't think I need to because, well, we'll see. Better to have extra, and that's fine. I really shouldn't be bothered by it. All right. So that's going to be our undergrounds. Actually, you know, I should reverse this because I always build it that way. And then I always end up having all of my gears taken up by the undergrounds, which take a massive amount of gears. I think it's 40 gears over here, so 45 gears per underground belt, or total raw, 97 iron, but all that's in the fucking gears. So I really just want to prioritize gears to the splitters, because I really find myself needing splitters more quickly and urgently. So I want those to always be available, and the undergrounds I can pick up whenever. There we go. Excellent. So in this case, what I'm going to do is run iron and circuits on one and gears on another. So gears will be my inside belt here, and the electronic circuits and the iron is going to be on this side. Okay. Insulting, but okay. Oh, I took it down. Because surely I was going to get to it, but I always do that too. Yikes. That's okay. I will handcraft them like a peasant, like the peasant that I am. And I need to make the bus bigger. What a thing to run out of at a time like this. Nanobots, I think, definitely will be good to have here soon. So, since we're putting gear wheels there, gonna need plates on here, and gears, and then an output into here, which I think we can limit to 2, because we will still need a lot of them. This, and limit those also to 2 stacks of splitters. Whoops. There we go. And then this is also going to need this, but it's also going to need that. There we go. So we are going to need gears, and okay, so great. So we don't need the long-handled ones for that. I thought we were going to get away with not needing more long-handed inserters, but I was incorrect. So these can be long. These are going to need both long and fast. All right, I think that will do everything. We will certainly find out here in a minute. I also kind of like to keep everything in the same section on the same output side. I don't think that particularly matters, but I like to arrange it like that. Perfect. All right. So 75 might be enough. We'll find out here. So we'll pull this out here. There we go. So this will come in here. Nope, I need that one further back. Which means that. And then this will be over here. And we'll go ahead and it's a little excessive, but it's fine. Yikes, I am a little excessive. So if we just do this here. There. And it all works out. Whew. With 49 to spare. All right. That is excellent. other than everybody needing gears, which will kind of, I guess, always be the case. So those are getting supplied. This is getting supplied, and it just needs gears, which are coming, and it has the inserter for it. That's just needful of gears. Same story everywhere, pal. Perfect. And this is already yielding us those. Great. All right. So we definitely need to look into our iron production more because we need to pack that belt down. So we're going to need more miners. And then we can upgrade to red belt, and eventually, we can upgrade after we get steel, which we're also going to need to work on here shortly. But we've got the basics down. And we're going to need more research queued up here. So I want engine because I want to get on railways and the likes. Because we're going to need that sooner rather than later, for sure. And then I want also fluid handling, and then that'll do us for now. Then our research speed will increase. I'll be interested to see if everything keeps up here in our science production. See if that gets those last 4 going. What else could we automate? So we do need some radars, but those are fine by hand. I'm really not worried about that. So I guess we really want to get steel set up. That's going to be our next big mission. So let's check in on. Oh my goodness, isn't that a beautiful sight? Oh, gladly, thank you. I will take those. I'll take those from you. Have these transport belts. I don't want those. But I'll take whatever you got. 9. Good enough. So we'll go ahead and reset these. Give you the rest of your splitters that you need and replace that. Keep doing that when I mean to hit Q. It has indeed been a while. There we go. And then we can get rid of that. And put the fast. Sweet. We've got 30 stone furnaces. We're actually going to need more than that, but we have not researched that yet. We'll get a steel array going first. And the steel array we can pull from down here and set up over here if we'd like to. Or we can like shoot it this way, set it up along here, and then run the steel line, because we really only have one. It will be a proud steel line, but it can run right through here. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Get out of here. So there we go. So 4,500 there. That's better, I think. And go ahead and run power here, and then we'll go take a look at our. Okay, great. So our iron is backed up here. So because we have 18 on each side, that means we only have to have math more. We only have to have 6 more, and we don't have room for that. So we put 3 more on each side. That's okay. Oops. Alright. I get it. Perfect. Let's also just, while we're here, dump a bunch of resources in. Missed that output too. Okay, so miners, all of this is quiet. That's good. Electricity should still be fine. Belts, 30. Getting there. Getting there. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I swear. Excellent. So all that's going according to plan. So we'll feed all of those in there. And yeah, nobody's gotten enough gears down here to do anything, which is unsurprising considering our lack of gears kind of universally. So I don't want to steal from these belts because I want to give all of these gears priority that are coming through. These aren't active 100% of the time. And we really just need the belts for right now. I can always chest limit the belts as well when I go off and start setting up steel. And that way I know I'm going to have what I need. And in a classic move, I can also just handcraft things for once in my lazy life. Oh, and for once I need copper. So once we have steel, we can set up our electric production, which we're probably just going to set up right here. And for that, we are going to need a copper line. And this is where we can just split off a copper line from there and drag a new line. So we'll work on that when it comes up. As soon as we get steel done, that's one of the features we'll add to the bus. We're also going to want pipe production pretty quickly. Then what else are we going to need? By that point, we're also hopefully going to have our updated furnaces, and we're going to get those. Our assembly machine 2, which we already have a space for, which needs a steel line. And yeah, that'll keep us occupied for a minute. Perfect. All right, so we still don't have enough miners to satisfy. That's okay. We'll just kind of leave this as is. It's not ideal. It's not perfect, but it's going to get the job done for now. We can let things slowly build up. See, we're already starting to get splitters down here and undergrounds. That's excellent. And I am going to cause a bit of a ruckus as soon as I take those. So we're just going to leave things as is for now. Excellent. Excellent. There we go. And this should be enough. Should be enough for now. Certainly take more of those, though. Yeah, that just needs so much iron to make that happen. An entire stack of iron to make one underground belt. It's really staggering. One fast underground. And then, of course, you know, the express just gets bigger. And craft up some furnaces, too. We will need them. We're also going to need more electric poles, what it's looking like. We need more wood for that. Amazing. We still need to go about deleting forests. We must defeat the true enemy. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we're not going to delete this whole area, but I think just trimming down this here. Yeah. That's excellent. So we can go ahead and pull it this way. And then we will create a smelting array. How do we want to place this? Long ways, I think. Yeah. Like this, like that. So we can actually pull the inputs this way. So that's the iron ore inputs. The output there. We'll go ahead and put the iron splitter there. And oh, right. This doesn't take into account fuel lines. That is the advanced setup, though. I think there's a way to make that work. I just don't care to. That's no problem. We'll just make two arrays right next to each other. So we'll just copy this blueprint over here. And life will be beautiful. We're going to catch that input. That's okay. I'm not really concerned about that so much. There we go. So here is our steel out there. I mean, we could put it like that. Yeah, I just hate putting it vertically. So this is actually going to be these wonderful new equipments. All right. Oh, I caught all the mixed furnaces like that. It's funny. Yeah, we could just complete it all up. Something seems off. Let's pull up the blueprint and see how many this is. No, that is 24. Well, there's an error here somewhere. We'll find it. Oh, it's right here at the end. Haha. Yeah. I was looking for it. Couldn't even see it when it was right in front of my face. It's because these were placed like that. That's what threw me. There we go. I haven't perfected that sweeping motion yet. Like that. See, that's really nice. When it happens, it feels so good. Yeah. Whoa, and then it feels bad. There we go. All right, so I need more belts. Let's see how those belts are doing while we're running. We can. Wow, we only have one left. That's amazing. I thought we'd never run out. So we are gonna need more. 48 to be exact. So I think that's that. Yeah. You'll get electricity soon. Just chill out. So, oh, that is big money. That's excellent. And we actually are good on splitters and undergrounds. I think we're also good on inserters for the moment. Yeah. Yep. This is all good. This is all good for the moment. We are going to need to split a little something off the coal line there. So we are going to need to get miners here. It's going to kind of ruin our little perfect world of not having to worry about the production of gears over there. But that's going to take a big hit. There we are. So I don't even think it needs to be this complicated anymore. We're gonna run in a coal line up here, or just for down below. Yeah, just I do kind of like running it up here though. That just like makes it gnarly for no real reason other than I suppose I'm just doing it. There we go. I'm just doing it. That is the reason. There we go. There we go. Okay, now everybody's happy. For a given value of happy. Can run so much smelting off of one line. There we go. All right. So then we can just split that. Have this run in here. Like that. And then we can still have our output line running this way. And then bring it up and supply that as one of the input lines over there. All right. So we're also going to need to run power poles. And I guess here is appropriate. There we go. Awesome. All right, so that's going. And yeah, it is time to pull a bunch of miners. Just gonna make our belts stop for a little bit. Sorry, everybody. So the greater good over here. I mean, I'll take all this though. This is nice. Whew. Oh, we are wealthy. We are wealthy over here. All right. Let's do it right. Do it right the first time, and then we're here. Many pap. All right. Oh, excellent. That is what I've been waiting for. Woohoo. Give ourselves some room here. Beautiful. All right. We are gonna run out of belts now, right then. That is when. It's okay. We might have to handcraft some more again. Ugh, I promised myself we wouldn't do that. But as soon as we get trains up, ooh, and we have radars that I haven't set down, which is gonna help because I don't remember where our iron is. We have another patch of iron to discover somewhere. And we really, really have to, because we are going to be starving this patch very soon. There we go. See? Oh, man. As soon as I start talking about it, I mess it up. Isn't that just always the way? Alright. Oh, that's right, I don't have any. That would explain that. But we can go ahead and run in a line there. For when we do. Perfect. Alright. Oh, and we're missing one down in the middle. Thanks for letting me know, little inserter. Alright, so we need more belts. A big way. Let's lay down these supplementary miners, though. Make the sacrifice to the production of belts worth it. There. Very nice. And we'll also just go ahead and complete this while we're at it. There we go. Wow, we are getting it done. Alright, so we want advanced materials processing. And then we'll upgrade, because we're about to get steel online, which means we can make the more advanced furnaces. Rail signals we already have, fluid handling we already have. Automobilism I'm not worried about for right now. Circuit network, very useful. But I think oil processing. Fluid wagon. And then we'll start queuing up our wonderful research in all this areas. All right. Perfect. So our smelting fuel line, that is going to be coming online. That is going to be good. We do need more inserters. And, oh goodness, there's belts. Thank goodness we've got belts. How many? Whoa. An actually significant amount. Enough to finish that build, I think. Okay, so this is moving so slowly that it's not making a huge impact. That's fine. I'm glad for that. Plenty of assembly machines. Alright, so this will be enough. We're still going to need more belts to actually run the bus line, but that's okay. We're going to have steel here in just a second. There we go, and boom. So this is going to fuel everything up. Let's go ahead and run the output line. Oh, and we're out, so let's go ahead. More important that we get these fellows online. There we go. All right, so everybody's got power. Soon everyone will have fuel. But only when they're all connected, which does make some amount of sense. So let's see if I can't just oh, it's gonna require two. Ugh. Oh, I'm the worst. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So yep, that's as close as we can get. I mean, do we even have like a yellow? Oh, we don't even have a yellow belt. How insulting. No, I'm not going to debase myself like that. I will run. I will go back. I will go the distance. I was very tempting though. I do hate running around. As soon as we have an exoskeleton, we will be bathing in the fast walking. So we were finally getting to the point where we're using up our gears, and that's because of our inserters going. So it's actually, yeah, our copper production will have to come up more, which is, yeah, gonna have to expand both of those things. So we'll go ahead and start looking forward to that there. But first, steel. Damn it! I want steel. There. Oh, lovely! Look at all that. All right. This is all looking good. So we don't really need to add any more miners there, even though we could right now. We do need to add more miners here. And that should help us out here. Is that even worth it? 4,500? Yeah, that's fine. Not worried about it either way, really. We only have 3. Oh, but it's okay. We have steel. We have steel now. Look at that. So we have more flexible electric poles. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, 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 please. All right. So let's run this as far as we can. So where did we say we were going to run that? Above copper, I think. Yeah, right here. There we go. Very joyous moment. No, no, no. There we go. As far as we can make it for now, but that's okay. Let's slurp up what we have there. Slurp up a little bit of this too. Oh, an iron stick, of course. Right. Oh, why did I do that? It's okay. That's fine. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that and put this here in its place, and the big electric pole. Perfect. Lovely, lovely. Brightly lit, even at night. Although Afraid of the Dark is going to be nice to get installed. I do really enjoy that mod. Alright, need more belt, please. Oh, I don't even have more stone right now. It's okay. I do have more stone back at the stone quarry. Advanced material processing coming in. Excellent. 91. It's enough to get some damage done. That might even be enough to get over here. Yeah. So we'll run it right under here. Yeah, so we'll just cross right here. Do a little snaking around. And there we go. We join the iron line proudly. This advanced materials processing could not come fast enough. And we'll set up steel furnaces, and then I think we'll probably leave it there for today. An hour and a half or so stream is pretty good test of everything. Looks like the quality has remained pretty consistent. I'm happy about that. So yeah, we even like let's limit both of these back even more. I don't even think that the big hog is necessary. We really do need way more belts. We want to upgrade all of these, all of the components on our bus. That'll be an important component of a next step there. So we can do a little sneaky split right here, and do another split right here. Take this up that way, and just add another line to the bus for steel. And then we can snake this through. Oh, almost perfectly. Yeah, we'll worry about all that later. We'll get everything run through, so I'm not even going to bother connecting that right now. What I will bother doing is... So run steel down this way. So we have this, which is our iron sticks. Just like that. And we're also going to need that copper line I was talking about in order to get that set up. Damn. It's okay. Then another iron stick here. And this becomes big electric pole. Then we have 2 output chests there, which we're going to need to make more of those as well. Actually, that's going to be sufficient. Yeah, so we'll run the copper line in the back. Oh, we need more of those too. Belts? 52? Yeah, okay. I'll certainly take it. There we go. Perfect. Technically, I don't think you know. Like this. There we go. Alright, yep. And then we need to increase the copper production. So we'll spend the last of our transport belts there, I think. Very nice. And I'm not going to bother upgrading any of these, but I will, as much as I can, do that. Okay, so that way we can spend some of this making dreams happen. Copper-filled dreams. There we go. Oh, that is excellent. So, with more copper production going on here, we'll be able to, with a little less guilty conscience, do a split there, which we can then take down and bring to our very greedy little setup here, which will... Oh, that's right. We have better things now. Oh, we don't even need that one. Oh, I love medium electric poles. And it's good stuff. It's good stuff right there. Yeah, 52, I don't think that's going to be enough. Let's see how far it gets us. That's just, we need a lot of copper. Or, we need a lot of iron. We have a lot of iron. We are going to end up handcrafting like peasants. There we go. So we can drop this down right here. So just need to make a splitters or a undergrounds. Run it up this way. And we'll just run it on the top, actually. All right. So we'll throw in a splitter. Pass that over here. Pass this under here. Okay, well, if we do it there. Oh, yikes. There we go. We're gonna... all the spaghetti is figured out. Oh, just enough. Perfect. I like it. Alright, so we need to limit these chests. 2 should be good. Researched oil processing. Lovely. We're getting there. All right. Well, I certainly thank you for hanging out and watching. I think that is going to do it for me. Do a quick save of Train World 0. Put 2 hours, 16 minutes. I like where we're at so far. Our progress is definitely much improved. It built our bus out a little bit, made the power situation a lot better. We are going to need to fully utilize the iron patch the next time that we play. And then the rest of our starter mall is going to get built out. Next, we're going to make rails and trains, which is also going to involve making our stone automated, which will be good for us. And then we're going to have to actually seek out and find our next iron patch and make a train straight to there. So for now, let's put down the 3 radars that we've made, and then I'm going to sign off. And wait around for the video to process to see how the quality turned out. I think it should be okay. All right, so we can put this one all the way over here, which we will do like that, and then we'll put this one right at the bottom of the power center. Yeah, that'll do great. And then as we're playing in the next session, don't even need to think about it. We'll just be unlocking map space. Perfect. Lovely. All right, we will play another time.